Hi guys, Juan here from Melons. Today we wanted to talk about LinkedIn document ads and the four scenarios that we keep finding ourselves in conversations with our clients, because they're kind of four different ones. If you found a fifth one, let us know. One is your typical ungated, have upload a PDF and give access for free, don't collect any emails or any information. That's pretty standard. Then the second one is you may want to give a preview of a document and then collect information, and then through that collection you download the document. The third one is, we get these a lot from our clients. They may have a report coming from global, typically the US, and it needs to be localized, so we need to be a bit more personal here in the APAC or the Asia Pacific region. So what we do is you work in the first we create 3 to 4 pages that get attached to the report. They work as a teaser, and then the people can download the remaining of the report. And the last one is a mix of awareness and lead gen, where LinkedIn is the awareness piece, and then you may have a CTA on the copy that will get your audience to your own landing page where you can collect your leads, and that will be automatically integrated with your CRM. So there are the 4 ones. I'm going to explain the first one through a quick journey. So this is how it looks like, the journey. You got document add copy, then attach PDF. You preview it in the platform, and then you can download the document. The way this looks in Campaign Manager is pretty straightforward. I'm going to create a campaign. We are using this as a demo, so we're just going to call it doc ad awareness. And right here on the objective, I'm going to click that brand awareness. And here it is, your document ad, pretty cool in the ad format. So keep going down. I'm not going to spend time on audience or the whole budget section. This is just a quick demo. I'm just going to save it. This is going to take me to the place where I can build my first ad. And all I need to do here is really create a new ad. This is for me internally to know what it is. Doc ad 01. Let's imagine we're going to have a few ones. I'm going to come and put your text. I'm going to select the PDF. This is my PDF. Let's say I want people to sponsor this amazing exhibition that we're going to do. And hopefully. And then while that loads, which obviously will take a little bit of time, there's the headline. Typically the headline, it comes as the title of your document. There you go. I'm going to change it to something a little bit different. And on the right hand side, you have a bit of a preview of how it looks. So you've got your text, you have your preview, pretty cool. People can see it right there. It's a bit hard to read, so they can go to full screen mode. They can download it if they want to keep it for themselves, or the cool thing is they can repost it or comment and through that just share it across. So that's scenario number 1. Okay, so for scenario 2 is we're going to use the same document, but this one's going to be document that it's gated. So we collect the information, it could be people's name and email, and then we allow them to download the rest of it. So the way it works is, the first thing you want to do is in Campaign Manager, make sure you select the objective to be lead generation. Then the document, you need a copy, the PDF or the report that you're attaching, or your ebook, whatever it is. And then the difference here is that you select how many pages users can preview without having to give any information. Make sure those ones are exciting, right? Like, get them excited as to why they should download the rest of it. Then the CTA is unlock full document. It's pretty, that's the only option. It's pretty universal. The only option you have in Campaign Manager. Once people fill in the details, then there's a lead gen form, which we need to consider maybe a bit of a copy there, or a message, so it feels the same experience, and then people can download the full report. Something you want to keep in mind is you can have a pre-built lead gen form for if you've done other forms before in Campaign Manager, or you can create it while you execute this campaign. So the way it works is, I'm going to create a campaign. I'm here in Campaign Manager. We're going to call these doc ad lead gen. I'm going to go next. different from the other one. This is more about lead generation. Make sure you select that one. And I'm going to go down to our ad format to keep playing with document ads, because that's what we're doing. I'm not going to do audience, no budget, and I'm going to save that. As in the previous video, it's going to take me to build our new ad, which I can create dog ad 01, and I have my dummy. We're going to use the same text just for the purpose of this demonstration. I'm going to select my PDF, the headline. I'm just going to go and change it to something that is not the name of the file. Once it loads, once we finish uploading, it's going to allow me to select how many pages. Great. I'm going to say, let's say you can preview 3 pages. So all this moment, it's basically uploading the document with a bit of a message here. So you can say, look at the first 3 pages and then unlock the full document. When I go to form details, you can see that the call to action is grayed out. It's the only option I have. And I was saying before, you can actually create here a new particular lead gen form, or you can, if you have an existing one, just pick it. Maybe you have a standard one that you tend to use over and over and over, and this is it. This is your ad. So this one is just basically going to, if it goes live, people can see 3 pages, and then when they submit the information, then they can download the rest. That's it. Scenario 2, pretty easy. So scenario 3, which is more of a teaser and existing document ad, it has become quite interesting to us as an agency, because we're getting this more often than we imagined. What it is a lot of the companies that we work with, they receive reports from overseas, from global. Let's say we're working with Adobe, they get a report from the US. And then the information is really interesting and important. It's backed up with research and all that good stuff, but it's not localized. So instead of obviously recreating the entire report, what we tend to do is we create like 2 to 3 net new pages that we work with brand and with the marketing teams to make sure it's on point. But we localize it to be more specific to either an industry or a particular buyer persona that you may be wanting to be targeting, or a specific region. There is no difference from scenario 2 from a mechanics point of view, but it is more about you need to create 2 to 3 net new pages that tie back to that report story while focusing on that particular persona or the pain point or their industry. The way that looks, it's pretty straightforward. You can skip but it's like same. We get doc ad 01. We go back to the same. Let's keep using the same text. I'm gonna upload one of them, which just added these pages. So you would add, let's say 3 pages, and this is for Aussie land people as an example. So we will upload it. It'll take a while. And then in the preview pages, similar to the previous video, we will just preview the first 3 pages. Those 3 pages are the ones that are more contextual to my industry or my persona. So in this case, Aussie people that are founders come and sponsor this event, this awesome event. And then change the title as we've seen before, select the form that you want to be using, and save the ad. We tend to find this a lot. If you find this yourself as an agency or anyone that gets to work here, make sure that when you're quoting or you're building your proposal, you allow yourself time to digest the information of that particular report, because if you're going to do those 3 or 4 pages, the team needs to be aware of the cool insights and the things that are happening there, so you can tie the story really well. Again, we keep finding these quite often here in the Asia Pacific region. Less of a strategy, more of a tactic. So that's scenario 3. And the 4th scenario, I'm running out of time. Apologies for that, but it's a little bit of a mix of your brand awareness and lead generation. So the way this one works is you can break the document ad into 2 parts. So the first one is your ad copy, and you can add in your ad copy a kind of a link or a URL that takes you to a landing page, CTA 1. And the second CTA is you can upload your PDF, have it ungated, so then you're providing value to your audience where they can have a look at your message and get excited and have a better of an understanding of what this is all about. Either get excited, maybe they want to learn more, and they go to your landing page. There are a couple of interesting things. So 2 CTAs arguably can be confusing, but the good thing about having your own landing page is you control your digital experience. You may have a bunch of different assets around this initiative. You may have some videos, some blogs, you may have some interesting tools or free downloads or all the things that people could go there and discover. And you may have the full report that people can download by giving you the details. And also that form can be connected to your own tech ecosystem. So with lead gen in Campaign Manager, maybe your CRM, it's not connected to LinkedIn, or maybe there's no, so you can control that tech stack on that end. What we have noticed though is that lead gen conversion rate is higher on LinkedIn, and we think it's because when people are filling in kind of the details, LinkedIn remembers the data accurately based on your profile that you have on LinkedIn. So people tend to like that. So maybe that's why it's a bit stronger. The way it looks in here is pretty similar to what we have done before. You just need to make sure you select brand awareness on your objective when setting up the campaign. And when you look at the copy, what we're going to do is you can copy the URL basically. And I'm going to get the document. We're going to leave this as its awareness. There's no lead gen after, so I'm going to leave these open for people to preview. If it's an exciting document, that hopefully they get excited and they want to learn more about the exhibition, so they can just go to the landing page and give me their details from there. So I'm just going to wait until this loads. And now I'm just going to change the title. And this is kind of the ad, right? So you have an abbreviated URL, you have people can preview as before, and I'm going to test the link. So command click, so it opens in a new tab, and there it is. We got, let's say if you had more things in a form down the bottom to download, and save your ad. That's it. That's your 4th scenario. Let us know if you find this useful, or if you have a 5th scenario, or if you have any comments. Thanks for watching. Bye.